Welcome to the chart tool tutorial. This actually will be a two-part tutorial to show you how to use the app. If you're following along on an iPhone, you're not going to have any trouble. It's pretty much the same. Up here in the left-hand corner, you'll see a little button that says Chart Tool on it. If you open that, you'll see the main panel, which will open up. In the first instance, it'll open up the context for the ticker that's in the main window, and I'm currently looking at the S&P 500. So it'll open up some thumbnails, daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, and it'll show me, or you, whatever charts you've saved for that particular ticker. On the far left, there's a tagging system. It's very easy to tag and untag a ticker. So if I tap here, that tags the S&P as currency. Obviously it isn't, so I don't want to do that. At the bottom, you can add a new tag, right? Very easily. And it shows up there. Or you can delete the tag like that. Okay, I have one called new tag there that I'm going to delete. Okay, and as you can see, these are all the different attempts I've made to make this video, each time adding a new tag. All right, you can remove it like that. If you open the search panel and you don't do anything, the first thing it'll do is show you tickers that you've looked at recently. Okay? Or you can search. There's a green button here, and the green button always refers to the ticker in the main window, in this case the S&P. If you are in a different place, if you're looking at a different ticker, you can always go back that way. If you click on Recents, it'll show you charts that you've edited recently, okay? Roughly in chronological order. And you can tap on them to open. Okay, and they open right here. Now this is the banking index, BIX. Now I can touch that to go to that context, or I could have hit the green button because the BIX was in the main window then. And now I have three charts that I've been working on for the banking index. Okay. If you click on alerts, you'll see any alerts you have. And we're going to discuss alerts more in a minute, but just so you know, this is where they show up. And if you click on the globe over here, you'll see a predefined collection of tickers. They are, for the most part, global indices, things like the banking index, things like the VIX, things that you'll want to look at just to judge the overall health of the market. Something interesting is happening. Whoops. Something interesting is happening right there, I noticed. What is that? The biotech index. You can kind of see that it's spiking. Let's take a look at daily. Where is it? Now, we could just as easily, yeah, it's spiking up pretty hard. We could just as easily have pushed the button right there and gone to the specific context for that ticker. There we go. Just like that. So, there's the biotech index. Here are all the charts that I've worked on. I want to load one, I can just tap on it. There it is in the main window. And that covers what's up here. Now there's two sections here. There's a charts section and there's a www section. You'll note that at the top, here let's take a look at a stock here. Let's take a look at Walmart. Okay. At the top of each context area, you'll note links to Yahoo, Google, Edgar, and Twitter. If you tap those, it'll go to the context-specific page for those sites. So this is the Walmart page on Yahoo Finance. Okay, same thing for Google, same thing for Edgar. If you touch Twitter, it'll first of all log you into Twitter, and then it'll search Twitter for that ticker. Now, one nice thing about the Twitter implementation is that wherever there's a ticker inside of a tweet, you can touch it and it'll take you back to the context section and show you the context of that specific. So we're now looking at Pepsi. We can go back here. We haven't lost our Twitter page. We can look at Home Depot and so on. I have some Home Depot charts, turns out. Okay. Another thing that's nice about the Twitter implementation is that if you look at your own tweets, it'll load both the chart that you uploaded to Twitter and how that chart looks today. Now let's go back far enough to find one that actually looks different. Oh, here's one. So here I posted a chart, okay, and since then it's moved a bit. That's not the best example. Let's go further. Let's go even further. Huh? Here we go. This is a good one. So here's one of the S&P, and then here's one about a week later. If you tap the second one on the right, it will load it in the main window. There you go. Okay, good. At the bottom here, if you touch Google or Yahoo or Help, it'll go to the Google Finance homepage, the Yahoo Finance homepage, and a help page on my site where you can write to me if you have any trouble. And there's a few help topics here as well. If you want to go back to somewhere you've looked at previously, this table here keeps a record of all the places you've been. So we can go back and look at the biotech index, just like that. Okay, and we can decide we want to edit that.